What's happening, sports fans? We welcome you back to another episode of San Diego Prep Insider, and this is another one in our continuing installment of Freddie Dunkel ditching me and dodging me and never coming on the show. He gave his whole family COVID to get out of having to come. No, I'm just kidding. Coach Dunkel, we miss you. We hope you're doing well. It's the Montgomery Aztecs. They just got done with, is this practice number 2, number 3, day 2, but practice 4? Like, where are we at in the practices right now? Anybody? Nobody?
Oh, we're at our third practice? Just our third.
Third practice. All right,
Yeah.
so before we get going, let's go left to right. Name, grade, and position. For coaches, I say that if you know what grade you would be in at this point, you can say that. If not, how many years have you been at your school?
Coach Kyle Brown, I would probably be in about 23rd grade right now if I continued my education. And this is our fifth year at Montgomery.
Abel Estrada, I'm gonna be a senior. And
You are a senior now.
I am a senior, and I play O-line.
My name is Mark Corrales. I'm a junior, and I'm tight end and defensive tackle.
Mark, I got to say, you are one of the best branded athletes I've ever had come in studio. You've got the Montgomery hat. You've got the basketball. This is the whole basketball outfit, tops and bottoms, yes?
I got the joggers as well.
You got the joggers as well. And then what's the shirt? You got okay. Nobody cares, work harder. All right.
That goes for everyone. Nobody cares. Work harder.
How far does it go down? Do we have Montgomery socks on right now?
Nah. I only got my Air Forces one.
Okay, fair enough.
My name is Mike Moore. I am a junior, and I play linebacker and defensive end.
My name is Elias Garcia, class 2024, wide receiver, DB.
My name is Jordan Benson. I'm a senior, and I play wide receiver and safety.
My name is Victor Flores. I'm a senior too. I play running back and linebacker.
Coach Sampson, I'm an intern, and I've been at Montgomery for 5 years.
All right, guys, I like to ask everybody this kind of open-ended to the whole team. We can answer this offensively and defensively, but you guys have a better feel for it now that you've had a couple of practices. How ready are we? If game 1 was tomorrow and you had to put a number to it, 0 to 100, how ready is Montgomery for football?
100%.
100%.
Thousands.
1,000%.
Stay ready.
Offensive and defensive, like everything already looks good. Has you guys excited? Obviously, there's always going to be room to grow, but a lot of excitement this year is what I'm getting.
Yep.
Of course.
Where does that stem from? Are you guys? I mean, not that you have to give away like, hey, X, Y, and Z is what we're going to do, but do you like the run game this year? Do you like the rushing on the defense? What are some of the things that you guys have already seen that you're really like, yo, this is kind of what we already know we're going to be about this year?
Well, as a lineman, I'm a little biased. I say like
You should be.
run the ball, like, and I think we could pound the rock a lot this year. We got Victor running back right here.
Run the damn ball is one of my favorite philosophies in football. So, okay, on offensively, we're talking about running the ball. Defensively, maybe what's something that you guys are already excited about?
I think defense, we're going to be a very solid team. We're here to knock people's heads off. That's our main goal. And we're here to win games. Defense wins games.
I will share. Oh, go ahead.
Personally, I think our linebackers and our defensive ends are insane. I feel like skill on defense is really solid, from safeties to corners, linebackers, middle linebackers, outside, anywhere. A lot of our linebackers usually play defensive end. They're really hybrids. A lot of our skill defense is hybrids from safeties to corners, linebackers to defensive ends.
We're going to put it on the poll at SD Prep Insider on Twitter, on Instagram is where you can find all of our polls. Do you like your linebackers to be a little bit insane? I like that. I think you meant that probably more in the physical nature of it, but I like the visuals of a mentally unstable hybrid linebacker just roaming around looking for people to murder.
Joe Davison definitely is.
Oh, yeah, Joe.
I'll also share with you the hashtag that we're trying to get started for across the county, all defenses this year, is hashtag low-key out for blood. Would that be the Montgomery defense this year, hashtag low-key out for blood?
I think we're high-key out for blood right now.
You would like a word with anybody that's low-key saying they're not out for enough blood this season.
We don't care who it is. We're going to go 120% no matter what.
An opponent's the scout team, the JV kids, some poor freshmen. The coaches. Man, I like that. I really, really like that. Okay, so you talk a lot about hybrids and different defensive looks. I'm curious, Coach Dunkel, when I got to follow him around at Hilltop a little bit, he had a lot of concepts about defense that I think were very, like, he was always trying to push the envelope and come up with something new and come up with something different. And for you guys, it seems like it works. You're wearing league championship shirts. It's been more or less a renaissance and a rebirth, or a better than ever before for Montgomery football. So for you guys who are juniors and seniors, what has this 3 to 4 years been like under coach and the coaching staff?
Well, I've seen it like coming because I grew up like around Montgomery football a lot. So I remember like when I was little and I'd watch Montgomery like get blown out 50-0 like almost every game. And then when this coaching staff came in, like they just flipped it around almost like ASAP. They had about like one off season with the team and then they just turned it around. And Coach Dunkel brought in like a crazy amount of guys to like help with us. So it's just been good.
Does he need to step up the branding game? Because I see shirts everywhere, but I don't see any of you guys walking in head to toe joggers.
Basketball, yeah.
Just basketball?
Yeah.
I do football. I do track. Maybe not running. I do shot put. I try my best whenever we run. And basketball, I think this season I'm going to try wrestling as well. Just all out there.
So let's look at the schedule for you guys. What maybe has maybe lingered from last season, or what is something that you guys are looking at from last season, or have you entirely flushed out last season in terms of your off-season motivation and focus? Beautiful recovery there. Great hand. You didn't break eye contact with me. You still caught the microphone. But just in terms of what happened last year, what have you guys maybe took from or focused on in terms of your off-season preparation?
Personally, to me, it's a mind game against Sweetwater. We lost that game because of, I feel like, me. That's about as far as we're gonna go into that conversation.
Fair enough. I didn't bring it up. You bring it up and then you close the door. I like that.
I think he has not a point, because I think it's everyone's fault. But I think I do have not a grudge, but I just want to recover from that. It really hurt everyone because it was homecoming, and I just really want to bounce back from that.
Is Sweetwater the rival, or who's the rival? Because I know that the rival can be like a school thing, but it can also be a program specific thing. So is there?
I mean, I guess you could count Sweetwater because of what happened last year. I mean, we lost on homecoming in overtime. That did break all our hearts. But I guess Castle Park is the main rival, I guess, because the Trojan War and all that stuff. But you could say either. It really don't matter.
I think Coach DeMarco would like to win against Castle Park.
Castle Park is definitely the rival game. I do not want to lose to Castle Park ever, and I don't want them to ever score a touchdown. And if they get a first down, I know I might go crazy on the field. So, we just,
If they get a first down, you're out for blood.
I'm out for
amongst
blood.
your own sideline.
Yeah, well, it's serious between us. I mean, I went there. Freddie went there. We had a chance to coach there. Things didn't work out. And, I mean, I left bitter, so that's always
it could be probably its own podcast in terms of the amount of coaches that should have been somewhere in a South Bay situation, but then it didn't work out, and they left bitter because the district blew it.
Yes, that's the case.
Yep. Okay, so guys, looking at this year's schedule, we got Coronado to open up the season, then Santana, Mount Miguel, El Cajon Valley, Mission Bay, Castle Park, East Lake, Olympian, Sweetwater, Hilltop. Granted that the back half of that is league, and you're going to say you're looking forward to every one of those. So maybe early in the season, is there a game that you guys have circled that's one that we're really looking forward to testing ourselves with, or we're just seeing we're going to show out, visit Santana?
I think it's Santana because last season that was our first game away, so it was at Santana. It's pretty hot. This season it is at home. I feel like the odds are with us this game.
Have we reached the point where home fans turn out? Like, are you guys getting supported on campus enough now? Like, has it just finally happened now with league championships, or has it been a good fan base for a while?
It's been a good fan base. I feel like it always has. Recently, there was it's called The Temple on Instagram. But,
Ooh,
yeah.
okay. I don't know if we followed that one yet. We'll have to get that promoted on Instagram. The Temple, that's the student section's name?
That's our student section.
Oh, very cool. You guys, because you guys have one of, if not like the best views on a Friday night.
From your
football
you get
stadium.
the sunset, you get downtown, you get a whole package.
And like just a little bit of breeze too. So even if it's a hot day, you generally get cool by about 6 or 7 p.m. So you're telling me that the Temple packs, people turn out a little bit. You're gonna not struggle with Coronado right off the bat, already getting a good turnout, or do we need to gently encourage people and call some people out to turn out a little more?
I think Coronado game 1 is gonna be a good turnout. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a good turnout.
For you guys, does that, you mentioned seeing the older version of this program losing 50-0 to now you have a student section that is a brand name and it's packed on a Friday and you guys have hype coming into the season. For you guys as juniors and seniors, does this feel like we're already at mission accomplished in terms of where we wanted the program, or is there more?
There's way more.
There's way
a lot
more.
more to accomplish.
So I see a ring mentioned. Either you're saying that these players are all going to get married or it's championships.
No, our mission's not complete because we haven't got the ring. Obviously, going into the season, we have our goals. We want to create good habits, winning habits. But I don't think our mission is complete until we were able to get that CIF ring. We've been aiming for it. We've been talking about it since we got here. When we start the season, we're preparing for not just 11 weeks but 14 weeks because we're trying to get to CIF and state too if we're able to. So that's our mission.
I mean, is that across the board? Everyone just like that's where the
sure.
goal
He's
is set.
Yeah, CIF. CIF.
So for you guys, what does that mean in terms of like what has this off season been? Have you worked harder in the weight room than ever before? Has it been more in the film study or just more of everything or more of, going to recruit other players? Like what has been that next gear that you guys have felt like you've had to find?
I feel like this off season went really well, to be honest, in my opinion. And I feel like we've definitely improved a lot. I feel like we'll be able to do a lot.
Best off season you guys have had as a group?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, most definitely, I feel like.
I mean, now, is that passing league results? Is that just seeing progression in terms of attendance or weight room, or is it holistically everything? Like, what makes you say it's the best one you've had?
I feel like it's pretty much everything from passing, the weight room, and attendance. And I feel like it's going to open up a lot more things during the season, and it's to be able to make us more flexible.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, cause I've been here since my sophomore year, and like that sophomore year after that, like the summer, like then, like it was good, like the summer workouts. But this off season, it felt like really everybody was together, and we just like bonded as a team.
Who are some guys that are not here with us right now, and you don't have to give away like the secret weapons or whatever, but who are some guys that maybe deserve a little shout out, some love, or that you think might blow up this year that people need to get in early on?
I think there's a lot of people on the team that are not here right now that deserve a lot of recognition. Starting with our quarterback, Diego Villanueva. He's really good. He's developed a lot. He's a junior as well. So he's developed a lot. There's all of our O-line. No line, no shine.
You always got to shout out the O-line. Always.
Yeah. Then there's our defense, Isaac Cervantes, Joe Davidson. Just a lot of people out there.
Who hit it hardest? Did one specific guy hit it hardest in the weight room this summer? Because I feel like there's always usually that one guy who you're like, low key, he got huge this summer or whatever. And I don't know if it's functional, if it's actually going to work come season time.
Go ahead. Shout yourself out.
Nah, I feel like
what are you maxing now? What are you maxing now? What?
I haven't maxed in a minute. I ain't gonna lie. I just kind of go to the weight room and just be there and pump out, and I feel like as a team, I feel like we're all in there getting better. All in one, and that's a good thing going into the season.
So what are you guys listening to in the weight room now?
Yeah. Coach Brown playlist. I'm not gonna lie. Coach Brown playlist.
I don't know why,
he has like a whole playlist. He'll just come and play it every day whenever he comes.
So what's on it though? Like, what has been the secret to getting you guys working so hard this summer?
You gotta ask Coach Brown now. I'm not gonna lie.
You on the aux?
I throw on a lot of modern day stuff. I don't rock with all the new artists that are out. Like they said, Rod Wave. I'm a fan of Rod Wave, but when I'm on the aux, it's Kendrick, it's E40, and then occasionally I'll throw on some West Coast classics, some Ice Cube, and these guys go, "Yeah, Coach, turn it up," like they know something about that. Some of them actually do, but they enjoy it. Whatever keeps the energy high, especially when in the weight room. It's important to keep that energy up so these guys can not only stay focused but stay working.
You talked about keeping the energy up. I'm always fascinated with how training camp starts for different people at different times. For the South Bay, you guys are already in school, so you have to go to training camp after you've already been at school since 7 in the morning. You know, for San Diego Unified and Poway and all these different districts, they're still in summer. Like some of them, it's game one doesn't, or school doesn't start until after game. Like for all these different ways to get school started, it seems like you guys have the biggest disadvantage because you must just be physically and mentally a little bit more tired, a little bit more tapped by the time those first couple practices are rolling around. What do you guys have to do to stay focused and stay motivated, or do you like it better being back in school already?
I like it better because it kind of just keeps me like on a real schedule. Because I go to school, I could go home for like maybe 20 minutes, go to practice, and after that I go home, shower, do my homework. It's time to go to bed. So it's just like it keeps me locked in.
I feel like in the weight room, something that gets us hyped is just like personally between us three is a lot of yelling, putting up a lot of weight.
Can we get a sample of said yelling?
Oh, Lord.
Is it yelling with a purpose, or is it just yelling?
Maybe both. A little bit.
It's
both.
a little bit of that, like, come on, man, or
Yeah,
it's
both.
just. Ah!
that's definitely in there. Putting up big weight is.
Can we
always
get a
fun.
video of that to put on our TikTok or one of our IG reels or something? Just some video, just in general, some screaming weight room time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Look forward to that coming out tomorrow at SD Prep Insider on Instagram. On our reels is just the screaming weight room trend.
Yeah.
I promise we will say it better.
During abs.
Oh, abs
abs,
tomorrow.
yeah.
It's a painful scream.
Is abs is more just the please let me die here
Yeah.
now scream.
We finish every workout with 5-6 consecutive minutes of abs. It's just nonstop different exercises
For every lineman included.
Linemen included. They need a strong core as well. Linemen got to have a strong core. So they favor abs, even though they look like they're dying on the ground. Once they hit like 100, we're doing 75, 80, 100 exercises. They're loving it. They love it. They love the work. They love the getting stronger part. So I could tell that they really enjoy it. And that's
They haven't said yes to that. You've said that they loved it. I've heard nobody
I don't.
jump
I
out
don't.
of the
That's
back.
what I tell them, man. They gotta love it. They gotta love it. Every bit of the process of being a football player. You gotta love the training. You gotta love the practices. You gotta love it all.
You got to love that in order to be allowed to love the 50-0 wins, I suppose, is the trade-off that you're saying. Looking forward to this season. Is there anything new coming out uniforms-wise? I always got to ask if you guys got anything new debuting.
There was rumors that we were getting a
What was
red
all
uni.
red?
Is that
rumors?
true? We're getting a red uni? No.
Damn.
Not this year. Not this year. we got a lot of switching up to do. So we still gonna look fresh.
But wait, you want red top, red bottom, red helmet, red everything?
Nah, someone from last year told me that we were getting like red jersey and red pants this year, but apparently not.
Would you want that?
No.
No. Hell no.
I wouldn't.
Have we reached the point where you guys want black uniforms?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have a
You have a black uniform?
We have a black on black. It's white numbers outlined in blue, and then with our matte black helmet, it looks pretty sweet.
If you look at like all our Instagrams, our game pictures are usually in the black uniforms because those are really the coolest, in my opinion. I really like those. The pictures are always the best, I think.
It's the ongoing battle right now of every kid wants black uniforms, and a certain generation of coaches go, well, but that's not one of the school colors. We can't have a black uniform.
We the thing we do that I like is that we'll mix up like the combinations. Like we have like 7 different pairs of pants, and then we have like we use them for the JV team, but we have like 4 different pants that don't look anything like the varsity pants, so that we could mix it up. Last year we went against Chula Vista. We went with red. We went with the shiny red pants, and it kind of just fit our uniform, with the blue top and the white. But yeah, I mean, I can see us wearing red unis. I would like that, but more of like a Ohio State type of.
Maybe you'll bust out the red uniforms for like a state championship game this
I
year.
know,
or something
right?
Like
Hopefully.
that. Maybe they'll have them sitting there. waiting.
Maybe SD Preps will sponsor some uniforms next year. Yeah.
Hey, we'll get that NIL money. We'll get that NIL money. I don't know, man. If the basketball program can come up with those, we can come up with red uniforms for you guys, I'm sure. Is there? We're what? 3, 4 seniors, 2 juniors, 3 seniors. Okay, so for the seniors in the room, I always like to ask this: no right answer, no wrong answer, no one answer. But what do you guys want to leave as a legacy? individually or as a senior class? What do you want the impact, the legacy, the remembrance for you guys to be going forward?
I mean, hopefully we leave with the CIF championship and leave that as our legacy. But like person-wise, like I don't know, I would just like us to be known as like a class that helps like as a stepping stone into the right direction, like where they could look back and be like, oh yeah, that class really helped like set the program up for like success in the future.
Me personally, I just want to, like, before I leave, I want to be like the receiver that everybody wants to be like when I graduate. Like everybody wants to be Jordan, so that's what I really want before I leave.
How's that going for him so well?
I'm not gonna lie, it's going well.
The same as Abel, you know, I want to be able to play 14 games. You know, that's what I want to leave off. But also, most importantly, just leaving off an example for the younger guys, and you know what not to do and what to do.
I think he's trying to say you want to play 15 games.
Oh, 15. Oh yeah, 15. Yeah.
I lost count at 10. That's the regular season. That's usually where my season ended, was at 10. Do we have a saying, a hashtag, a shut up, work harder, or something like that? That's the official team motto or slogan that people need to know this year?
Championship mindset. That's what it is.
There's a bunch that we have. And
Nobody cares. Work harder.
Yeah.
I like nobody cares, work harder, championship mindset. We will include all the information and how you can check them out. He pitched the personal Instas. We'll tag everybody in all of this. We'll put the information for the schedule and how you can check out the Montgomery Aztecs this year. Like we said, they're opening up with Coronado on the 19th. That's the game you got to go check out week 1 if you are available down in the South Bay. Please go support the Aztecs. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you guys soon, sports fans.